Welcome to my yoga. I'm Nicole, and today we have your flow and stretch practice. In our class today, we're working through some strengthening poses. Each of those will be followed with a nice deep stretch. Let's practice. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position. Just taking a moment, finding a nice tall spine. As you exhale, gently closing your eyes and relaxing your shoulders. Notice now the coolness of your breath as it enters in through the nose and touches the back of your throat. And then feeling the warmth of the breath as it releases from the body. Begin to lengthen each inhale, each exhale. Noticing the expansion coming into chest and belly as you breathe in. The drawing inwards, the release as you breathe out. Notice as each breath moves deeper and deeper into your lungs. Your rib cage beginning to expand. Forward and back, side to side. And gently pull navel into spine as you exhale. Feel how that motion releases every last drop of air. Noticing your awareness now centering in this present moment. Feeling the connection you're creating between body and breath. Every inhale filling you up completely. Every exhale centering, calming you. Transitioning now into your Ujjayi breath. Gently constricting the front of your throat. And noticing now the sound and vibration of each inhale and exhale. And feel yourself fully rooted in this moment, completely connected to you. Very gently opening your eyes. And taking a breath in, reaching your arms up overhead. Palms of the hands touch as you exhale, releasing that right hand down beside you. Take a breath in, reach up through those left fingertips. Then as you exhale, leaning over towards the right side. Feel free to walk your right hand out, rolling top shoulder back, maybe bringing gaze to the sky. And wherever you are here, feel that left sit bone rooting down. And we're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Palms of the hands touch. With your exhale, left hand releases down beside you. Breathe in, reach through those right fingertips. As you exhale, leaning over to the left. Now let that right shoulder roll back, option to bring the gaze up. And finding space in the side body as you inhale. The next breath in all the way back up. As you exhale, let the palms of the hands come to prayer at heart center. Press your hands together, breathe and lift the chest. As you exhale, bring the palms of the hands down onto the earth. We're going to inhale to transition ourselves to tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spreading fingers wide, wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. Breathing in here. With your exhale, lift your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Push the floor away from you with your hands so your ears come in line with biceps, gaze is at the feet. Then letting your shoulders slide back and down. Every inhale, the spine lengthens, your hips lift. As you exhale, letting your heels just sink towards the mat. Let's take a deep breath and lift your heels up as high as you can. Exhale, sinking your heels to the earth. Good, breathe in, lift. Exhale, sink. Good, one more time here. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink the heels to the earth. Breathe in. Good, now as you exhale, releasing the knees down onto the mat. We're going to inhale, walk the knees wider than the hips. Exhale, big toes to touch, hips to heels in your child's pose. Breathe in, walk the arms out in front of you. And as you exhale, pinky fingers to the floor, hands in prayer, releasing shoulders, head down. With your next breath out, bending into the elbows, heels of the hands come to either the top of the head or the base of the skull. If you need more stretch in the triceps, walk the elbows forward and then just let the hips sink back to heels. Deep breaths. As you exhale now, palms and the hands come back down onto the mat. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhaling back to your tabletop. Breathe in here. Downward facing dog, exhale. But find your center. Relax your jaw, neck is in neutral. Deep breath here. On your inhale, come forward to a high plank. Option to drop the knees if you need to. Exhaling to lower, elbows brush your ribs, slowly. Inhale, tops of the feet to the floor, lift to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, draw hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Empty out completely. Inhaling to lift your right leg up. As you exhale, let your left heel sink to the floor. Deep breath in. Exhaling now, right foot plants in between the hands. Help it as you need to. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, back foot 45 degrees flat on the floor. Breathe in, rise up to your warrior one. Square your hips, soften your shoulders. Deep breath. Exhaling now, arms back behind you. Interlace fingers or grab forearms. Belly and tail under. As you breathe in, lift up through the breastbone. Maybe draw the gaze to the sky. With your exhale, feel your knuckles or your forearms reaching down to the earth. Keep rooting through the outer edge of your left foot. Good, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms back up to the sky. As you exhale, release your hands down onto the earth. Back foot pivots, inhale, center and lengthen. Exhale, three-legged dog, right leg extends back behind you, letting left heel sink. Deep breath here. And exhaling, right foot back in between your hands. We're back to warrior one. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, back foot flat on the floor. Breathe in, rise up. Soften the shoulders, square your hips. Inhale here. Exhaling, hands come down onto your hips. Now breathe in, lengthening out right leg, making sure that knee doesn't lock. As you exhale, square your hips, maybe stepping the back foot in for more support. Big breath, lift through the chest here. And as you exhale, right hip pulling back as you fold. Your heart is moving towards that right baby toe. Breathe in now, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, releasing the hands to the earth or to your supports and folding forward. Let the shoulders slide back and down. And feel that right foot firmly rooted. And if the back foot is lifting up at all, you're going to step it in so you have more support here. If you're moving deeper, turn fingertips to face the wall behind you, starting to walk the hands back. Keeping shoulders away from ears, maybe tucking the chin, bringing nose to knee. 2 more breaths. And let's inhale, lengthen, walk the hands underneath your shoulders. As you exhale, bending into front knee, back foot pivots. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Deep breath. Empty out slowly. Inhaling, left leg lifts up strong and straight. Let your right heel sink as you exhale. Breathe in here. Exhale, left foot in between hands. Warrior one, right foot flat on the floor, 45 degrees. Root down and rise as you inhale. So take your time here, belly in, tail under. Square your hips, softening shoulders. Good deep breath here. As you exhale, arms behind you, interlace fingers or grab forearms. Slide the shoulder blades together down the back. And maybe bringing the gaze up to the sky if that feels okay for your body. Just use your inhales to fill and lighten your heart. The exhales to root the feet down into the earth. And let's inhale now, sweeping arms back up, gaze to center. Exhale, release your hands down onto the mat. Inhale, back foot pivots, lengthen the spine. Three-legged dog as you exhale. Right heel sinks. Deep breath in. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Right foot 45 degrees, root down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. With softened shoulders, square your hips. Breathe in here. Hands to the hips as you breathe out. Moving slowly, inhale, left leg straightens, make sure your knee doesn't lock. Option to step the back foot in for more support as you exhale. Breathe and lift the chest. As you exhale, left hip gently pulls back, folding forward over that front leg. And now use your inhale to lengthen once again, shoulders back. Exhale, releasing the hands and folding. Notice what's happening with that back foot. If it's lifting up at all, step it forward so you can root down. And then feel every exhale, left hip gently pulling back. Option to walk the fingertips towards the wall behind you, maybe tucking your chin deeply. Good, last breath here. Let's inhale, lengthen, look up, walk the hands forward. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Breathe in, pivot your back foot, lengthen the spine. Step to downward facing dog as you breathe out. Full breath. Inhale, forward to high plank. Exhale, lower slowly, elbows to ribs. Inhale, tops of the feet down, lift, open heart. Downward facing dog, exhale. Deep breath here. Empty out slowly. Inhaling, right leg lifts up. Let your left heel sink as you exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot comes in between the hands. Help it as you need to. Lengthen on your inhale. Exhale, back foot pivots parallel to the back of the mat. Rising up to warrior two as you breathe in. Stacking shoulders right on top of hips. Straight line, heel to arch. Soften the shoulders back and down. And bring gaze over front, middle finger. Feel your feet rooting into the earth. It's almost as if they're energetically pulling towards each other. Good, big inhale, you're strong. You're centered. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands to the earth. Pivot back foot as you breathe in, lengthen. Three-legged dog as you breathe out. Right leg up, left heel sinks. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back foot parallel. Use your breath in to rise to your warrior two. Strong and centered, making sure right knee's right on top of ankle. Back leg super strong, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the inside of the right foot. Keep the feet in the same position, gently tuck that right hip back. Knee stays on top of ankle. Lengthen your spine here. To get deeper into right hip and hamstring, option to walk the hands towards top left corner of the mat. Pull the shoulders back, maybe release ears in line with biceps. The straighter your spine is here, the more you're going to feel on that right side. I'm using back foot as your anchor, rooting down here. 3 more breaths. And fill up with your inhale, your spine lengthens. Empty out completely with your exhale. Breathe in, lengthen, look up. Exhale, walk the hands in, framing the front foot. Back foot pivots, inhale here. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Slide your shoulders back, heels heavy. Inhale, left leg lifts. Let right heel sink as you exhale. Deep breath here. Exhaling, left foot in between your hands. Take your time. Lengthen on an inhale. Back foot parallel to back of mat as you exhale. Heel to arch alignment. Breathe in. Find your warrior two. So that back leg is working just as hard as the front. Shoulders are softening. Rooting down. Feeling the energy of the earth filling you with each breath. Let's soften your jaw. Last deep breath here. Fill up. Feel your ribcage expanding. Exhaling, windmill hands to the earth. Back foot pivots. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Left leg extends. Right heel sinks. Breathe in. Exhale, planting left foot back in between hands. Lengthen. Right foot parallel. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Soften shoulders, exhale. Deep breaths. Good, lengthen the spine, lift your heart. As you exhale now, hands to the inside of that left foot. Find your alignment, root down through right foot, left hip tucks back, knee on top of the ankle. Lengthen. Draw shoulders away from ears, option to walk your hands out towards top right corner of the mat. And feel both feet pressing into the earth. Breathe deeply into this left side, 3 more breaths. Good, last one here. Let's inhale, slowly rise up, look up. Exhale, walk the hands in, back foot pivots. Breathe in here. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Inhale, forward high plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Centering, exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts, strong and straight. Left heel sinking as you breathe out. Good, deep breath in here. On your exhale, right foot in between the hands. We're coming into high lunge, root down. Use your inhale to rise up. Soften shoulders, belly in, tail under. Now feel that squaring of the hips. Right is pulling back, left drawing forward. Breathe in here. As you exhale, cactus arms, palms of the hands face forward. Lift up through the breastbone, belly and tail under, and then maybe drawing the elbows back. Option to lift the gaze to the sky. So to inhale, arms extend back up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Breathe in here. Exhale, 3-legged dog, right leg back. Left heel sinks here. Inhale. As you exhale now, we're going to bend the right knee, heel to the bum. Inhale, right knee lifts up to the sky. Feel that left shoulder blade lifting up in line with right, so the weight is even in the hands. Left heel sinks. 2 more breaths. You're going to empty out completely. Square your hips. Inhale, extend right leg out. As you exhale now, pigeon pose, right knee, right wrist. Shin is on the floor and the left knee drops down. If you have the space to, take that left leg, slide it back. Top of the foot is on the mat. Make sure your leg and ankle are straight. Take a big breath, lift your heart up, shoulders back. Option to stay here. If you're moving into sleeping pigeon, you can walk the hands forward and release yourself down. Now, if this pose is not one that works for you, you're welcome to modify maybe into double square or coming onto your back into figure 4. If you're in pigeon, as you inhale, reach the crown of your head forward. With your exhale, a gentle tucking back of that right hip. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, your fingertips. Just breathe here. 3 more. Fill up completely. Feel your ribcage expand. And exhale, release, empty out completely. Inhale, slowly rise back up. As you exhale, back toe curls under, downward facing dog. Let your heels sink, full breath. Empty out slowly. Inhaling, left leg up. Exhale, right heel sinks. Breathe in. Exhale, left foot in between hands, moving to high lunge. Root down. When you're ready, rise on an inhale. Good. Square the hips, scoop that tail under, and soften your shoulders. Now breathe in. Exhale, hands face forward, bending into the elbows, cactus arms. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together, maybe lifting the gaze. Wherever you are, lengthen the back of the neck, strength in the entire body. Let's inhale, arms reach back up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Take a breath in, lengthen and center. Step to three-legged dog as you exhale. Inhale here, keep that right heel sinking. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, lift the knee to the sky, stacking the hips. Right shoulder blade comes in line with left, gaze is at right foot, neck is released. Deep breaths. Exhale to level out your hips or square your hips. Inhale, left leg straightens. Pigeon, exhale, left knee, left wrist. Shin is on the mat, right knee releases. Slide that right leg back as much as you can. Top of the foot is down, leg and ankle straight. Now take a breath and lift your heart up. Stay here if you wish, coming into sleeping pigeon. And again, if this pose doesn't work for you, you can always modify into a different pose. Now you might notice left side a little bit tighter than right if you're right-handed. So just breathe wherever you are. Feel that length as you inhale. And surrender as you exhale. Let go of any resistance. Feel and follow each breath. Breathing in, slowly rise back up. As you exhale, back toe curls under, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Control it, strong here. Breathe in, lift, up dog or cobra, legs are strong. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, deep breath in. As you exhale, release your knees down onto the mat. We're going to inhale, separating the knees wider than the hips. As you exhale, toes to touch, hips to heels, child's pose. Keep your arms extended out, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, thread right arm underneath left. Belly into the left so the shoulder releases, the side of the head comes down. Feel free to walk your left hand forward and to the right to move deeper. Other options to release the arm, maybe to bring it back behind you. Just relax your right hand. Feel that compression in the shoulders, neck is long. One more breath here. Exhale, left hand in line with left shoulder. Breathe in, rise up, reach out. Exhale, left under right. Belly into the right. And come into your twist when you're ready. Let the hips keep sinking back towards your heels. Getting really heavy through that left side. Big breaths. As you exhale, right hand in line with right shoulder. Inhale, slowly rise up. And exhale, just soften the shoulders back. We're going to breathe in, bring yourself all the way up. As you exhale, we're going to start to transition down onto our backs. Take your time to get there. Once you do come down, Just shimmy the shoulders underneath you so that your heart is open. And let's draw the knees into the chest. Let them come wide. Belly relaxes, shoulder relaxes. And just a rock side to side, circling around through the hips, massaging out any tension in the low back. And let's take a breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your inner thighs together. We're going to breathe in, release the feet down onto the mat. Let the back body soften. And inhaling, extending out through one leg, toes falling to the sides. And extending out through the opposite. Feel free to give the legs a little shake just to release here. And turning the palms of your hands to face up. Closing your eyes as you begin to soften and release into your final Shavasana. Just feel your body getting heavier and heavier with each passing moment. Feeling the life and energy flowing through you. The support of the earth beneath you. You are exactly where you need to be. Just let go. Find rest. Begin to bring your awareness now back to your breath. Notice the coolness of your inhales as they enter your nose and touch the back of your throat. And feeling the warmth of the breath as it leaves your body. Placing one hand over heart center, the opposite hand over belly. Feeling the rise and fall of chest and belly with each breath. Feeling yourself centered, calm in this moment. Namaste.